All right, folks. We had some technical difficulties. Obviously, Alex is off, so left me with a shitstorm. But I just wanted to give an update today on what's going on. Big events could be coming our way. And the reason I'm saying this is because there's a lot of chatter in the back channels and there's a lot of distractions happening right now. Big, big distractions. One of them being TPUSA, Erica Kirk, Candace Owens. There's a lot of stuff coming out on Candace Owens right now about her dealings with Blexit, the Erica Kirk, TPUSA hijacking. Folks, this is no different. It's just the new one. So it's the same playbook, bread and circus, distractions. What everyone is fearing and what everyone is waiting for is Donald Trump to sign a national emergency. And also regarding elections. Now, everything that's happening with Tina Peters, that's really big news. You should be paying attention to that. Tina Peters is the news right now. And this isn't a morning show. This is off the cuff. I'm still going to be here tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Alex is taking Monday and Wednesday off, but I'm doing this for you guys today to give you the updates on what's going on. So I'm going to talk about a few things today. I'm going to be talking, it's a Sunday, so it's just going to be kind of ADD news. I don't have a script, but first, let me start off with Trim. We all have seen the headlines that talk about Ozempic and similar miracle weight loss shots, but what most people don't realize is this. A major analysis just found out that people who stopped taking these weight loss injections gain nearly all their weight back within 1 year. It just takes 1 year. That's the catch. These drugs only work while you're taking them. They're expensive, and the moment you stop, your body fights back, and you don't know about the long-term problems that come with Ozempic. This is why I use BioTrust GLP-1 Elevate, and everyone is obsessed with the weight management results that I've seen. Yeah, I am losing weight, folks. That's no joke. It helps with the hunger controlling, craving reducing signal, stops the signals that Ozempic would, but without needles, prescriptions, or the scary side effects. It also promotes safety and fullness, helps reduce hunger hormones, supports fat loss instead of muscle loss, and helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels. For a limited time, you can grab a bag of BioTrust GLP-1 Elevate for 40% off right now at Trim with Nino. Plus, you'll also receive a 60-day satisfaction guarantee and free express shipping and subscriptions. Once again, that's Trim with Nino. Get over there, folks. All right, so let's get into this. I'm going to just go down the line here. I know this was a last-second broadcast. That's the way I like to do it sometimes. A lot of chatter behind the scenes, a lot of things. 2 mass shootings today. You had Brown University suspect that has been apprehended. You have Bondi Beach. I've been to Bondi Beach in Australia. I went there to go see a buddy. I went and lived with the Aboriginals out there in Australia, believe it or not. I've been to Bondi Beach, so pretty crazy stuff. And I don't know if you call it Bondi or Bondi Beach, but man, I think 16 people now fear dead. These are going to pick up. These are going to pick up with intensity. And I just had JJ Carroll on, that's on ninoscorner.tv, talking about a 9/11 style type of event that could be happening anytime. Because why? They know that Trump is about to make some big moves. And like I said, we've been talking about this on the back channels. Juan has been talking about Tina Peters. Number one, they don't want the media going to Tina Peters. So they're going to distract you with more of TPUSA. TPUSA, folks, has been hijacked. I'm just going to say it right now. You know who deserves, and I hate to say this like this, but Erica Kirk, Candace Owens, as juicy as it is, as dramatic as it all is, stop. Just stop. It's the dog chasing the tail. It's going to go nowhere. They're going to fracture and divide MAGA in a very critical time that's coming. The critical time is coming where Trump declares a national emergency and an executive order for elections. Now, all of this is coming right on time with Tina Peters. Now, I'm still going to do my morning show tomorrow. I'm still doing that at 9:30 a.m. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Alex won't be with me, so it's kind of maybe we might get to another. We might have another rough start tomorrow, but I'm just going to go through what I wanted to talk about today and a few other issues like my sobriety, the condition of my father, all that stuff. Get the black sheep. This video is made for the black sheep family. So yes, someone put in there, stay focused. Yes, stay focused. Something's coming. Now, Candace Owens has put out there a 9/11 style type of event. And you know what, folks? I'm really not taking sides with Candace or Erica. I think it's just one big distraction at this point. It's going to be finger pointing until they're both blue in the face. And Erica, she's doing a really good job of. Oh, you can't criticize Erica. Don't you know that? You can't criticize the Mourning Widow. Well, I'm going to say this. TPUSA has been hijacked. It is a turning point for America. They're going to fracture MAGA with this, and that's what they're doing. And as long as they can keep you distracted with Erica Kirk and her crying and Candace Owens asking the right questions, folks, it's going nowhere. No, it's going to go nowhere. It's just drama and theater to keep you distracted. Same page out of the same playbook. We're coming into a critical time, 2026. Trump is expected to make some big moves with a national emergency, and I don't know what's going to kick that off. I don't know if it's going to be an event. I don't know how this is going to play out exactly, but I know he's getting ready to put the pedal to the metal in 2026. Folks, 𝗦𝗏𝗠𝗲.tv is also still up there with 50% off annuals. Get over there. JJ Carroll's going up right now. We're going to be talking about 9/11 type of event coming. Immigrants, 50 million immigrants. There's only been, they're saying, a small dent in the deportations. About 500,000 is what the numbers are. JJ Carroll goes into this extensively, and we talk about the distractions. We talk about the direction America is going right now, and this is on 𝗦𝗏𝗠𝗲.tv, where it's 50% off all annuals. December 21st, winter solstice. That's a date to look to. Silver is expected to go through the roof. Now, what I've heard about silver is that it could shoot past 100 this year, like coming into 2026. Watch silver, buy silver. Buy gold and silver. I'm just going to go through this. 𝗀𝗏 is going to be in an undisclosed place for the general's tent. I can't say it where he's going to be right now. I think he's headed to Washington, D.C., but that general's tent is the 26th, December 26th, 5 p.m. Somewhere in South America, from what I understand. So everyone wants to get on there. It's 50% off the general's tent. So mass shootings and an event could be being planned right now or orchestrated for something around the holidays is what the chatter is. I'm not sure. I don't know how big of an event. Candace Owens has said a 9/11 style type of event could take place. I've heard the same thing. I don't have the balls to come on here and tell you the dates I've been hearing, because you'll hold it to me and say, hey, that never happened. That never went down that way. And I understand it. I get it. I understand it. I get it. But I'm hearing it could be soon, and we're in that window, because my confusion is this going to be signed when the event happens? Is it going to be signed and then causes the event? That's where my confusion lies. I'm kind of in the dark with this, but I feel like it's my duty to bring you what I'm hearing. Hearing Venezuela is kind of I guess you could say, being suffocated right now. They're not letting any ships in or out. Could be seizing all their oil, just straining their resources. I know they're letting humanitarian aid go in, but I don't know about, I've heard they're stopping all oil in and out. They're really strangling the country right now. There's reports of nuclear capabilities in that region. So I know they're trying to neutralize that. So I've had Mike Fury on discussing that on 𝗦𝗏𝗠𝗲.tv. I'm trying to get all these updates out of the way, folks. So while you're distracted with mass shootings, while you're distracted with Erica Kirk and Candace Owens, bring your eyes back to the ball. That's all I'm saying. That's all this video is about. Things are going to pop off, and they could be popping off very soon. And once silver skyrockets, there ain't no going back. No going back. And there's some things that are going to be happening Monday when the markets open, like cars that run on the conductor of silver. Something very possible with silver in vehicles are going to shoot silver through the roof. There's a lot of things that I'm hearing behind the scenes. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I want to talk to my Black Sheep family, those of you that tuned in for the updates. That's all I've got right now with the distractions. They're going to be coming like crazy. The Hail Mary is the 9/11 on steroids is what everyone's talking about. Don't know when, but it's also going to shoot silver through the roof. The whole thing, all of this is coming together, folks, at the right time. The climax is going to hit at the right time. Now, what I expect for 2026, and I'm going to even draw the line in the sand for me, is arrests, indictments, national emergency, executive orders regarding elections. That's what I'm expecting. And if it doesn't happen, then I may need to change gears on how I'm presenting my podcast, because I'm just trying to find out the information the same way you guys are every day. And I'm talking to people every day. And that's why I'm so proud of what I've built, what this has become. 𝗍𝗏𝗠𝗏𝗏 has not been possible without you guys. My sobriety has not been possible without you all. Now, that being said, I'm going to switch gears a little bit here and talk about some other things, such as my father. My dad is back home, and I got to tell you, folks, it's been a real exhausting, tiring time for me and my family. It's been trying. My dad is doing rehab now. He's starting to walk a little bit. He had a stroke. He had seizures that led to a stroke, I guess, and then pneumonia, and then he threw up and aspirated in his lungs and almost died from that. We almost lost him like 3 times in a 3-month period. I've been in ICU for 3 months. For 3 months during the holidays, I've just been in ICU, and it's been terrible. So now my dad's finally out. He's finally at home, and we're all just kind of like shell-shocked. You know, the whole family is shell-shocked. Haven't had time to do much of anything, even go to the grocery store. It's been that tough. I'm also coming up on 6 years sobriety, coming up this month, the 26th. So all of this stuff for me has been so hard. And my oxygen has been you guys, my Black Sheep family. Like, you guys have been keeping me going. And that is not a lie. That is very true. I have not been able to go out and be with friends or do anything. My oxygen has just been my family and my podcast, and that's all I need. And God most of all. And I try to be as transparent as possible in how I feel and what I do. Folks, I boxed for 30 years. I had my little moment of fame, whatever it was. I fought on pay-per-view. I did some cool stuff. It was cool, but it was absolutely abusive and torturous. And now here I am doing these YouTube segments, bringing the news the best way I can, transparency and truth. So I'm doing my best, and you all are helping me do my best, and I'm staying sober because of you. I'm coming up on 6 years. I've been podcasting now really for about 5 years, I guess 5.5 years. And I depend on all of you to share the videos, like the videos, the whole thing, right? A Ringside with Nino, a little update on that. Ringside with Nino, I'm going to go ahead and bring a timer, the Ghetto timer. I'm going to bring the timer out, and we're going to limit the questions to 2 minutes, the discussions for each person, because I'm leaving a lot of people high and dry out in the cold, and they're pissed off because they're not able to ask their questions. So I'm going to try to get to everybody in the room, in the chat. We got about 100 people in there at a time now. It's really filling up fast. That's Ringside with Nino, Black Sheep family only. So Ringside with Nino, 50% off all annuals right now. 50% off all annuals on 𝗍𝗏𝗠𝗏𝗏. And folks, one more thing I'm going to bring up here, and I'm going to some more of the sobriety and all that on a Sunday. I was thinking about, I was kind of bored today. I'm gonna, and a lot of things have been bothering me, especially this TPUSA stuff, which I don't know about you all. I see right through it. And I know a lot of you do too. Right through it. I see the 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃 thing. I see Candace. I see them both a mile away. And it's just going to be a circle of fighting till it's going to go round and round in a circle till it goes down the drain. Till it goes down the drain. And there's other things we should be paying attention to, like Tina Peters. That's what we should be paying attention to. Venezuela. And they're going to try to get all of your attention away from Venezuela and Tina Peters. That's where 𝗦𝗏𝗠𝗲𝗏. That's where I'm paying attention right there. That's where my zone is right there. Now, I may make fun of Erica. I may make fun of Candace because it's funny. Okay? This whole thing is funny. So I may do that from time to time, but my sights are set on what matters, and that's the election of 2020, which is Tina Peters and Venezuela. We got to stay in our lane and pay attention there. And the coming national emergency and the executive order that could be declared very soon. So let's see what happens. Folks, also get your meat right here, baby, right here. This is the meat. You got, this is good steak strips, filet mignon, and my hamburger meat I mix with rice all the time. This is the Freedom Switch with Trisha. It's down there below. Hit that. My sister will call you and get you started on American products, not from China. And the meat has none of this crap in it right here. And it comes to my door every month, and I'm very happy with it, folks. And I'm getting lean, baby. And so American products, you can bet that they don't have any of this crap in it. Antibiotics and none of that stuff. And you know what else? Also, the products are non-toxic. Organic. It's just a beautiful company. It's an American company. It's the best company. The Freedom Switch with Trisha down below. Go down there and click it. My sister will call you herself, okay? And she'll spill out all of the family problems we're having right now, okay? I do appreciate a lot of you that she's called. A lot of you have been very helpful and welcoming and giving us a prayer. You've even prayed with my sister on the phone. I really appreciate that. This has been the most critical and intense time of our lives. My sister, without her, what she did, coming down from Phoenix to El Paso, she's been here the last 3 months with all of us. We've both been in ICU for 3 months. It's been hellacious. And really learned a lot about the medical system, about hospitals, about healthcare. I've learned a lot. And I'm probably going to bring Daniel Brinkley on to discuss that further at some point. But let me tell you, folks, it's trench warfare in there in the hospitals. And I got to do a segment on that alone, to be honest with you. I've got to cover that on alone at some point. So right now, my dad is home. He's got oxygen. He's on oxygen. He's on a feeding tube. He's got his tube in his stomach. He's got a tube basically in every orifice of his body. He's got a tube, a catheter, the whole thing. But the guy remains positive. He says he wants to live. He's 91 years old now. And all I can do is just be there for him. And folks, every day I take these long walks at night. I'm going around Sunset and just looking at the Christmas lights, really trying to soak it all in. And life is changing fast. I have a friend right now, and I'm not going to say his name because I'm not going to do that to him or his family, but who's dying, has colon cancer, stage 4. It's done. He has days to live. He's now down to days. I reached out to him today, and he said, Dave, I only got days to live. I don't got much longer to go. I really want you to come to my memorial. I try to do my best to – it's always during the holidays, man. It just seems that this shit always hits during the holidays. I did my best to really be there for him, and he's just it looks like he's on his way out. So prayers to him and his family. He has a 2-year-old, I think it's a daughter, and it, you know, it's over. He's got days, not months, not weeks, days, and he's planning his own memorial. So my prayers out to him. And like I said, I'm not going to say his name because I don't feel like that's proper, but that's where I'm at with that. So I've seen a lot these last holidays, folks. It's been really rough. My friend was shot multiple times by a crazy mental guy. Horrific. Yeah. Yeah. And my friend too. I had a friend, maybe we're talking about the same guy. Are you in El Paso? Because my friend also was just shot 3 times in the gut. Maybe we're in the upper valley. I don't know. Is that you? Do you know what I'm talking about here? I don't know. I appreciate the super chats. Like I said, Alex is not going to be here tomorrow, but I'll be here 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't stop. I keep bringing it to you. But the most important thing I can say about this is stop paying attention to Erica Kirk, Candace Owens, and TPUSA. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to clearly say it. It has been hijacked. It's hijacked. It's not Turning Point USA without Charlie Kirk. Now, whatever hell's going on, dark shit that's happening there, I think that's going to take years to uncover. Right now, let's pay attention to the national emergency that's going to be declared, Venezuela, Tina Peters, and the executive order that's coming. That is what I'm getting from my sources. That's what I want to relate to you. Stop biting into the bread and circus. Stop taking the bait and get the Freedom Switch with Trisha, the freedomswitch@trisha.com down there below, folks. I'll leave it up there for you. Also, Trim with Nino. Get a busy looking skinny. You got one life to live. Why do you want to be fat? Why? Oh, boy. And JJ Carroll is up right now on ninoscorner.tv, where all annuals are 50% off. I'm going to take off, folks. I'm going to go eat some food. I've been fasting all day, and I'm hungry, and I want to go visit my dad. We're going to watch the Dallas Cowboys game, even though I know they're not going to make the playoffs, but I'm still going to go and watch it with my dad because it's our bonding moment, and I want to see my pops. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, folks. Peace out. I'm out of here. Later.